maybe an unusual title here, what QA is not in Irish higher education. I'd said earlier that sometimes it's profitable to think in terms of opposites. It's not synonymous with quality control. I see a typo there already, but not to worry. Quality control is something you associate with weights and measures, with checks and balances. It's not a model that's appropriate to higher education. If it was in higher education, it would probably take the form of something like checklist mania. And that's not what the HETAC model of QA is about. It's not about micromanaging programs or institutes. Our providers, as we know, enjoy considerable autonomy in our system in managing their own affairs. So the process is one that emancipates and liberates and encourages. It's not one that concentrates on minor details and that holds the institute to account for a whole plethora, much of which perhaps is not that central to what a QA concept should be about. It's not about, therefore, regulatory enforcement. It's not a command and control model. It's not about endless paper trails. And that's a real risk with any quality assurance system in higher education, that it's seen to be a paper-based transaction, that it's all about focusing on processes, managerial, organizational, and so forth, that it doesn't deal with the core realities of teaching and learning and outcomes. So I think that's something we have to guard about. It's not about catching out either, because any of us can be caught out in our professional lives. It doesn't take huge talent to do that. But it's useful to have that at the back of our minds as a reminder. So the point of the exercise is to focus on the core quality issues, how they're delivered, how they're mediated, how they're experienced within the community on the campus. It's not exclusively about processes. It does refer to outcomes as well.